Hey everybody, how's it going? Mike McNamara, Screen Magazine. Well, we are here on the slopes here at Sundance, and I ran into a really amazing filmmaker who is finally back here in Chicago. He and his team have a wonderful documentary. It is called The Workers' Cup. It's in competition here at Sundance. And, oh wait, look, here they are. Oh wait, here they are. Introduce yourselves, friends.
Ramzy, you're
Ramzy, go ahead.
My name is Ramzy. I'm one of the producers on The Workers' Cup.
All right.
Rosie Garthwaite, I'm a producer on The Workers' Cup.
Great.
Adam Sobel, suitably dressed, the director of The Workers' Cup, unlike Matt Carey's.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So much exposed flesh.
It's out
You're
of
killing
control.
me here,
I'm in a
man.
football
God,
state of
I'm
mind right
freezing.
now. So, well, speaking of much warmer climates, tell me where this Workers' Cup documentary gets started.
It gets started in Qatar. We all lived in Qatar, Rosie, Ramzy, and I.
All three of you.
All three of us were there for many years. I was there 5
I'm from the
years.
Midwest. Where's Qatar?
I'm from the Midwest too, and I had the same question maybe when I moved out there. So if you're from the
Where
Midwest,
are we?
we're in the Middle East. So it's just kind of flip it around. Yeah, it's a small country in the Arabian Gulf. I moved out there in 2011 because my wife was teaching for Northwestern University.
Oh, wonderful.
Which has a campus in Qatar. And all three of us were part of a production company which Rosie had in Qatar, which we were working as journalists, and we were making stories for international news outlets. One of the stories we were often asked to make was about migrant workers in Qatar who were building the World Cup. Because this is what people know about.
Building the World Cup.
Yes, this is what people know about Qatar.
Soccer.
Okay, so how... That dude almost knocked the phone out of my hand. This would have all I did fucking tragically. We'll bleep that out. So, Ramzy, okay, so now the stage is set. Now tell me how you guys, where's the story? Where is the story? What leads us to the Workers' Cup?
So basically, there was a lot of controversy about the migrant workers who were building the stadiums, the infrastructure in Qatar. The story had been told in the press, but they were always portrayed as victims. So the football tournament that they followed, the soccer tournament that they followed,
Football.
Yeah, the soccer tournament that this team
We get
followed.
it. Outside of the Midwest, football is the soccer thing. I get it.
So we followed a team that took part in the soccer tournament because we wanted to get to know the migrant workers in a way that didn't portray them as victims. We wanted to see them as, in charge of their life, as people who have their hopes, their dreams, they have their disappointments. So we wanted to portray them in a way that hadn't been seen in the past. So that was our motivating force.
Cool. So, Rosie, what would you say was your greatest challenge? I mean, and you guys got to get a little closer together.
We'll tighten up here.
There we go.
Yeah.
And Brian, be quiet. Thanks. So, what was your greatest challenge in bringing this story together? The structure might not be clear. We don't know when it starts and ends. We don't know where it's going to go. What was your greatest challenge?
But there were sort of two main challenges. One of them was access to these guys. Although they make up 60% of the country, there's 1.6 million of them out of 2.6 people in the country. It's really, really difficult to spend some quality time with the workers. They live a long way away.
So let's focus on that. We've got about a minute left. How did you overcome that? Because it seems like that would be the key. It's the Workers' Cup.
Really was.
We have to how do we get a relationship with the workers and get them to open their lives to you?
Yeah, well, Adam will tell you a bit more about the relationship with the workers, but it was really an entire lifetime's work to try and access these guys. All the relationships we built up over so many years living in Qatar, we used to get access to them. That's a lot of cups of tea, like 50,000 cups of tea.
Yeah, I mean, Qatar is not like the U.S. It's not an open society, and even accessing labor camps is extremely difficult, and media is so restricted. So we were able to access it, like Rosie said, because we've built up a lot of trust in the country.
Was there a point where you said we can't make this stop?
Only about 20 or 30, I guess.
That's the second problem, which is funding. Funding was extremely difficult for the film.
All right, we've got about a minute left, so I want to know how you got your funding together, and then we'll wrap it up with what's next for this film. So whichever the three of you, probably the producer right here, might want to talk about how did the funding come together? Because that's what all documentary filmmakers want to know, especially if they're handling a very tough topic that people may or may not think they have an interest in until you tell them they do.
Yeah.
How'd you bring that funding
Hey, this is
together?
the music composer.
Oh, hey.
Beautiful. This
How are you
is Mr.
doing?
Nathan Halpern.
All right,
Fantastic
come on
composer.
in. We'll expand a little bit. You guys have to get really close.
There we
though.
go. There. He's
All
in
right,
frame now.
Ramsey, get close.
So this was an issue that was
me about the
covered.
funding.
So this was an issue that was covered a lot by the press, but no one had kind of tackled in the way that we did. So we went to foundations who had some really, they had a vision. They had a way. They wanted to approach the story in a different way, in a way that wasn't just about news headlines, and they wanted to go in depth. So they were the ones who ended up supporting us in their foundations.
How do you find those foundations? Or, I mean, not to get into nuts and bolts.
We had
But
to kiss a lot of frogs before we found out.
Yeah, we got rejected from a lot of people.
I see.
Who we like
And
to
all
say
the while
now
are you
kicking
shooting?
themselves.
Yes.
All the while, are you shooting, or is it kind of on hold until you get that
Self-funding.
support?
We did a lot of self-financing at the beginning. We actually we self-financed all through the production.
Yeah.
And then we started looking for financing really once we started post-production.
Jump ahead. We're at Sundance, world premiere. Everyone loves your film. What's the sense of accomplishment, or what are the emotions that are going through you three?
It's just amazing. I mean, so because this story is so sensitive, we pretty much didn't tell anybody we were making it for the first 2 years. So we've been doing this for 3 years, and for 2 years nobody knew about it. So now here we are at Sundance in this beautiful snow,
Beautiful
freezing.
snow.
No, but we had our world premiere. People like the film. They love the film. Maybe you said it. You put the words in my mouth. That's fine. They love.
I'm
the film.
saying it. They love the film.
And it's just a really humbling thing, and it's really, it's kind of beyond anything we
Last
could have
thing,
imagined when we started.
and I haven't seen the film. We'll close with this. I got about 30 seconds left. What's the plan for the workers seeing the film?
They've seen
I've
it.
seen it
They have
already.
seen it.
Yes,
We saw it 2 or 3 weeks ago, and then
That was
me about
our
that.
official premiere, basically. We showed it to them. Rosie traveled to Qatar. She showed the film. I think their main note was, you filmed so much with us, but you've only shown us that much of the time that you
Where's
spent
the
with
rest?
us."
Everything's on the cutting room floor. I was so good. I gave you everything.
Guys, the film is The Workers' Cup. You're going to see it in theaters heading your way very soon. Adam Sobel,
Rosie Garthwaite.
Rosie Garthwaite.
Ramzy Haddad.
The film is The Workers' Cup. Thank you guys for stopping by Screen Magazine. We'll see you again soon. I'm going to go put on a coat.